Hi, my name is John Seelie. I'm with Moen,
And I'm Roman Capone.
and we wanted to kind of go over our new M-Core valve that has taken place of Moentrols. So Moentrols has been a staple within Moen for the last several years, and then last year in December it has been discontinued. So we wanted to go over kind of the new valve that will be taking its place. Big differences right off the bat. Visually more appealing. There's less gaps. There's less screws. There's really less, changes within the trim. The trim actually snaps on, snaps off, as there's an installation plate behind it, and that's what's actually watertight to the wall. Makes for easy cleaning and visually more appealing. The valve itself, you can notice, actually comes empty. So the cartridge, which is the 1213 for the M-Core 3 series, will come with the trim. So during installation, you can pressure test it with the plug and the nut already on the valve. And then when you order the trim, that'll come with, during the installation of the trim, you can install the cartridge. Big difference with the transfer valve, that will have now the option to have 3 independent, 3 shared functions. So with the U361, it'll give you that 2 independent, 1 shared function. And then if you take off the limiter on it, we'll give you that 3 independent, 3 shared option. This could be also paired up with our standard PosiTemp valve, which gives you one more option, which we haven't had in the past. In the past, we've been limited to maybe 2 options, which would be a handheld and maybe a fixed shower head, so you can have them each going independently or the shared option together. Now with the new M-Core, the U361 gives you the handheld, the rain head, and the fixed shower head. They can all be going independently together, or 2 of any combination going together, which is a nice addition to the Moen portfolio.
A few install benefits would be an overall smaller profile versus the old Moentrol, so a lot easier to work with between the walls. A flat mounting bracket that's easy to place against standard 2x4 framing. And then also another thing to note is more accurate temperature limit stops, where old Moentrol, it was kind of difficult to change the temperature. You had to use the hex key and kind of fiddle with it until you hit your ideal temperature. With the new M-Core temperature limit stop, you simply can adjust the small plastic piece a couple different notches, and each notch would equate to 2 degrees. So if you're measuring a temperature at 122 and you need to drop it 2 degrees, you turn it to the left, make it a little bit cooler, 1 notch to the left, and you're set.
So the cartridge will actually come in 3 pieces, which is different from what we've had in the past. So in the first part is the actual cartridge. This is part of the 1213 cartridge. The middle part will be the pressure balancing puck assembly. There's only one way to install it. There's 2 little holes right inside the inside, and then 2 little arms that come out of the actual cartridge. They go together, and to make sure that it's installed correctly, ensure that the cartridge arm is up, only up. And then the check adapter, with check valves, that will be rotated depending on if it's a 3-port or a 4-port mixing valve. So the 4-port, it'll be on the bottom, correct? Yeah, the 4-port will be on the bottom, and the 3-port will be on the top. That is the only piece that rotates. The first 2 do not, as the cartridge arm will lift up to turn on and turn off. And then you have your hot, and then your cold, which is the difference between M-Core and the Moentrol. Moentrol used to pull straight out, M-Core will lift up.
The cartridge will also come pre-assembled in the sleeve. Again, to John's point, will come with the trim. So at time of install, you simply remove the plug, the nut, you press the cartridge sleeve up against and push it in for a flush fit, and you're all set.
Thanks.
Thank you.